I'm just interested in your discussion with Assemblymember Fortune. I have here the transcript of the 13th of October. Assemblymember Fortune says, Mr. Mayor, at any point did you sit down and have a meeting and somebody said, these are the results that we have at the moment? Sadiq Khan, Mayor of London, no. That's what you said on the 13th of October. Was that correct?
The context is the questions up above. You've got to read the transcript from up above. Which
I have the whole transcript here. Is it correct on the 13th of October that no one had given you the results so far?
So I'm quite clear. During the consultation period, which is what the question was about.
No, on the 13th of October, had you had the results so far? You're trying to answer a different question, and I know why, but had you, by the 13th of October, had a briefing on what the results were so far?
So, as I said, Chair, the question began from the member in relation to my knowledge during the consultation period, the opening and closing. And that was the context of my answers in relation to my involvement in the consultation, opening and closing. I'm also quite clear. The first time I saw the final results was on the 18th of November. It is the case that there was a working summary, not the results. A working summary is one of many items discussed with me as the Mayor in a regular meeting. I have regular meetings with the Commissioner. In one of those meetings, there was a working summary given to me. Okay. They were not the results. As I've said, they were a snapshot.
Okay, well, firstly, the context of Assemblymember Fortune's question is very clear because he opens his question with the words, at any point. At any point, did you see the results? And we know you did. So this is the document that you're talking about. And just so that everyone is clear with the accuracy of the information being supplied by the Mayor, the title of the document is London-wide ULEZ, MTS and road user charging consultation results, briefing for the Mayor, 29th of September 2022. That's the document you're referring to, yes, which you say is not consultation results.
Chair, I'm quite clear that the results of the consultation were presented to me on the 18th of November. I didn't receive any updates during the consultation period, opening and closing. But as I've said, there was a working summary of the progress as part of a meeting I have with the Commissioner.
That's a very carefully crafted line, Mayor, that you've repeated now. We've heard it several times. This document, which you actually received it about 3 weeks before because the meeting was delayed due to the morning period, has all the results. It's got bar charts, it's got pie charts, we've got line graphs, we've got tables, we've got breakdowns of results, we've got everything. All the results weeks after the consultation were given to you on the 29th of September, weren't they?
Well, the member needs to compare and contrast the Lever Arch file with the final report that I received on the 8th of November with the working summary.
You're getting confused about dates. You keep saying the 8th of November, you mean the 18th, but that's not correct, is it? It was the 29th of September.
I think what the member needs to do is compare and contrast the Lever Arch file I received on the 18th of November with the working summary he has in his hands, not just in relation to the number of pages involved in the final report, but also what the final report says versus the working summary, but also the paragraph that will even be on the working summary that says on every single page, this document reflects ongoing work and discussions within TfL and is not intended to reflect or represent any formal TfL or GLA views of policy. It certainly isn't results.
Indeed, it represents ongoing work, which is why when you were asked on the 13th of October, has anyone given you the results so far, you should have said yes, but you didn't. And I think Londoners will reach their own conclusion about how clear and honest the Mayor was in his answers.